Hey, welcome back to the shop. Today I'm actually going to do a how-to video, and I got a bowl here, and we're going to make 3 feet. So the main thing when making feet, I mean, it is up to you, but the proper way is that you want to cut inside, like leave a rim here that's going to become the feet, and I will show you that. But removing the inside from here to the center has to match this curve. That way when you remove all the material, it looks like it was always one piece. So here's a picture. This is what I mean. You gotta follow that curve. But anyways, let's get this done. So more than likely your piece will be at around, so you gotta blend that in. Then a little bit of shear scraping. And now I'm cutting the inside of the tenon. Again, following the outside curve. And from here, we're just gonna go to the bench and do the dividing. In order to mark the 3 legs, you're gonna do a north and south, and you pick one of this will become 1 leg. And be mindful that basically you're gonna measure with your compass this and then divide that in half and use that for the other 2 legs. So be mindful that, for example, here there's a crack in the knot, and here there's a crack, so I don't want any of my 3 legs to land there. So other than that, let's just mark, see if this works, what I call a north and south, or a top and bottom. Let Mr. 140 IQ try to figure out math at 55 years old. But anyways, it was 3 5/8, so it's gonna be 1 1/2 for sure, and 1/2 of 5/8 will be there if I'm not mistaken. I don't know what the number is, but it's basically half. So now I'm gonna look at from one of these points to there and there. Those would be my 2 legs if I chose to do this one. And if I go the other way around, I would put the compass here and mark there and there. So I'm gonna go with this end. I mark here. Oops. And there, those are gonna be my 3 legs. One here, which I'm gonna make about maybe 1/4 of an inch. Now let's speed this up a bit. I'm marking all 3 legs and the angles. I'm just gonna wing it. The beauty about winging it is that they don't come out exactly the same, and you know, that makes it handmade. So yeah, from here I'm gonna get a saw and saw the lines down and then chisel the rest. So here I'm using a dovetail saw to cut down the lines. Just make sure that you stop just before the bottom. You don't want to put a mark in your bottom of your bowl. And then another tip is, if you are going to use a chisel, use the bevel down. The way it is right now, if you push too hard, you'll dig where you don't want to be. With the bevel down, it tends to cut upwards. So that's what I learned. Don't ask me how. And voila, the magic of video. So I removed that. I did the rough sanding, and as you can see, this is what I mean. That curve has to continue. And now some finishing touch to the actual legs here. And as I mentioned before, don't worry about the shape. They don't have to look exactly the same. You just want to kill all the edges and make it look nice so you can put your finish on. And now every wood turner's favorite part. And sometimes when you do this, you discover that there was a line or something that you miss in sanding. If that's the case, let your oil dry up, then sand it off and re-oil again. And yeah, that's how you put feed in your bowl. So anyways, thank you if you made it this far. Also thank you to all my new subscribers. Almost at 1,000, and that's my goal. And here's the finished product. And yeah, thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch up with you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.